Suddenly now, because it's convenient, I see pretty much everybody opening up and criticizing Disney's Star Wars, from mainstream outlets to a lot of these Star Wars channels that were so scared to death to offend the mouse. Now, all of a sudden, everyone thinks it's okay to criticize Disney Star Wars because John Boyega came out and said exactly what people like me and others have been saying for years and years now, that Disney never cared about the treatment of their non-white dude characters. All they wanted to do was cast a black guy, cast a woman, cast people of color, just so they could have their social justice check marks. We've been saying this for years, and the more we said it, the more we were called toxic man babies, spreading hate, getting clicks, whatever you wanted to call it. We were dismissed across the board. And now all of these shill sites, all of these shill YouTube channels are now, because it's safe, speaking out against Disney Star Wars. Because they were cowards. They would never do it when it needed to be said. They just rode the fence, they tried to keep Disney happy, and they were doing anything they could to not upset the mouse. Well, I never cared about making Disney happy. I don't care about making Lucasfilm happy. I'm not looking to get interviews from the cast. I'm not looking to make fan films. I'm not looking to get press passes. I'm not looking to get free tickets to early premieres. I'm not looking for any of that. I don't care. I don't care about Disney. I don't care if they like me. I don't care if what I say offends them or upsets them. I do not care. It does not matter to me. All I'm being is honest, and we got shitty Star Wars. For a while there, before The Last Jedi came out, I was willing to take anything that Disney was willing to offer me with Star Wars, because I was a huge Disney fan, and I still am a Disney fan, but being a fan doesn't mean that I have to sit by and just let them give me bullshit. I'm not gonna let it happen. And with Star Wars, I defended the prequels all of those years. I defended everything Star Wars. So when it was time for me to speak out, I did feel a little weird going so critical of Star Wars. But it really wasn't Star Wars. It was the SJW nonsense Star Wars. The Star Wars that cared more about casting social justice checkmark characters than actually writing a good story. And that is why you got Finn, a shitty character that had potential, but no, let's market him as a Jedi, but let's just treat him like shit and let him run around and scream Rey's name all day long. You got Rey, a female character, and trust me, Disney let us know, Lucasfilm let us know that she was a female character. You couldn't go anywhere without being told that she was a female character, because apparently we didn't know she was a female character. So we needed to be told she was a female character. And this is the first time ever that we've had a female character. The Force is female, 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 female. That's all we ever heard. And of course, that's all that really mattered to them. They didn't care about writing a good character. They didn't care about a arc. They didn't care about development. They didn't care about making the audience connect with this character, because in their minds, all they cared about was casting a social justice checkmark character, and that is what they got, and that is what we criticized for years and years and years. But now suddenly, because John Boyega says it, now it's open season. Now it's really safe to criticize Disney Star Wars, and all you need to do is look. You just need to look at all of the shill sites. We just need to look at the Forbes of the world, the CNNs of the world. It is ridiculous. I even saw CNN talking about it. Wired magazine has a headline that says John Boyega was right about Star Wars. What about the fans that have been calling this out for years, the ones that you called man babies? Now, I don't know exactly what John Boyega's opinion of Rian Johnson is, but based on that interview, it seems like he really doesn't like Rian Johnson and he really likes J.J. Abrams. Now, I have my own problems with J.J. Abrams right now, but Rian Johnson was the one that really elevated this hate to the next level. And it seems like John Boyega does not like Rian Johnson. At least he doesn't like what Rian Johnson did with his character, because it was pretty obvious that Finn was on a certain path. And when Rian Johnson came in, Rian Johnson pushed him to the side, turned him into the comedic effort, basically. That's all he was the comedy guy. Let's make him say stupid stuff and get a few laughs and push him way to the back and not really worry about him. That's essentially what John Boyega's character became. And then obviously we got to The Rise of Skywalker, and that was a disaster. And yes, I do hold J.J. Abrams accountable just as much as Rian Johnson. J.J. Abrams does not get a pass in this. Regardless if John Boyega wants him to get a pass or not, that's fine. John Boyega can give him a pass. I'm not. And again, I'm not really the biggest fan of John Boyega per se. So this is not a call for John Boyega to have an interview with him. If he wants to talk to me, he can. But John, I will call you out. I will call you out on your bullshit. I will call you out on all of the nonsense you've been spewing as well. You are not innocent in this. I do love what you're saying about Disney Star Wars, but you're also playing this up. You're totally playing this up. I mean, absolutely. But of course, the people now that are jumping on the let's support John Boyega, they're just going to kiss his ass now because they are programmed to do what is popular and what is trendy and what is safe. So they're not actually going to call John Boyega out on his bullshit. They're not. Now, again, I support what he's saying about Star Wars, and I made a video on my personal channel, D-Day Cobra, D-D-A-Y-C-O-B-R-A. You can go over there and check it out, where I talk more about his nonsense with all of his political stuff. But that's neither here nor there. I do agree with what he's saying about Star Wars. The point is the cowards that are now seemingly loving the fact that they can criticize the sequel trilogy because it's safe will not hold John Boyega accountable, because they're all about just blindly kissing someone's ass. Following the trend, following what's popular, following what's safe. Well, we were ahead of the curve. We've been doing this for years. And maybe we don't all agree on the side that was criticizing the Disney trilogy, but we did see that there was massive problems with these Disney Star Wars movies, and we've been calling it out, and we were constantly dismissed. We were constantly told that we were spreading hate and toxicity, and we were man babies, and all of this other nonsense, and now the same motherfuckers that were calling us out are starting to join in on the toxicity and the hate. Apparently, that's what they're doing now. But because it's safe and because it's trendy and because John Boyega told them it's okay, now it's okay. Fuck all of you. That is bullshit. But that is how the game is played, right? You gotta be safe, and you gotta walk the line. You can't upset the mouse, right? You gotta make sure the mouse is happy, even though you pretend that you don't care about what the mouse says. The reality of it is you do. I know for a fact you do. And it's bullshit, but it is what it is. We were ahead of the curve. You guys are followers. You guys are trendy. You guys are just doing things because it's safe, because you now have your safety net where it's okay to criticize Disney's trilogy. But we've been doing it for years. And just because John Boyega made it popular and made it trendy doesn't mean that you aren't cowards for sitting on the fence, calling everybody names and dismissing everybody that had valid criticisms. And now here you are saying the same shit that you said we were toxic for. That is bullshit. But it's also hilarious to watch it all play out. Anyway, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird. I don't really have an F. I don't know. Okay, let's start over. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird. Fuck Kathleen Kennedy, and we will talk to you later.